received a call from City Hall asking if he would politely move along. He's saying he's under constitutional something of another. Constitutional something of another.
How you doing, sir? God bless homeless veterans.
What's that?
God bless our homeless vets.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Gary.
Hey, Gary.
I'm the GM here. This gentleman, unfortunately, he's bothering our guests coming in and coming out. He's already made 8 people walk away. I don't want him out front of our business. He can go over there. I don't mind. He can do what he wants to do. Thank you.
That's the deal, boss. You got to move.
My name is Jeff. What's your name, officer?
Mike.
Officer Mike. What's your last name?
It's Maxwell.
Oh, it's Maxwell. Okay. Well, this is a public sidewalk. I have every right to be here, so I intend to stay. God put it in my heart to do this.
Okay. Well, you can't bother people, and you can't be a vagrant on the street.
Okay, that's fine.
So we can move you, or we can take you to jail. I'm going to leave that up to you.
So I have. What are my choices?
You can move, or you can go to jail for vagrancy.
Okay.
I don't care which.
Well, let me tell you this. This is freedom of religion.
Okay. Well,
freedom of speech.
You can argue that in court if you want to go that route, but I'm not arguing with you. You can leave and have a good day somewhere else, or you're going to come with me. Those are your 2 options.
And going with you would mean going to jail.
Yes.
Okay, I will leave under protest and under duress.
Okay.
And under threat of arrest, right? You're threatening to arrest me if I don't
I'm telling
leave.
you to move, and you're not moving.
If I don't move, then what happened?
Then you go to jail.
I go to jail. All right.
Don't come back.
Good morning. God bless the homeless veterans. Good morning, y'all. God bless our homeless vets.
How you doing, sir?
I'm all right. How are you, sir?
What's going on?
Just out here saying God bless homeless veterans.
Okay. Do you live local?
My name's Jeff. Your officer, how do you say that?
Girliachi, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm from the 70s, actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are you doing out here? Do you reside in the local area?
No.
What brings you to Milledgeville? You mind me asking?
I'd rather not answer any questions like that. God just put in my heart to come out and do this, so that's what I'm doing.
Okay. You wouldn't happen to be panhandling or anything like that, would you?
I'd rather not answer questions like that.
Okay. Well, I'm going to have to advise you that you just can't do that out here if you were.
Okay.
You have any ID on you?
But panhandling has been declared by the Supreme Court as a constitutional right.
Do you have any ID on you, or you don't want to give me that either?
Am I being detained or anything?
You're not. I'm just asking you.
Yeah, I'd rather not give any ID or anything.
All right. No problem.
What's going on, my man? You doing all right? I'm good. I'm good. This officer dealing with you?
Yeah, he's talking to me already.
All right. Good deal.
Yeah, all right. I didn't know that they own this place here. All right. Thanks.
Yeah. So well, let's see what he wants to know.
Buddy. Yeah. So here's the thing. I just contacted my immediate supervisor.
I am hard of hearing.
I just contacted my immediate supervisor. This space right here belongs to this property of the restaurant. So there's no issues with you doing that. He's having an issue with it. So what you're going to do is you're going to have to move down to like the corner or something. You just can't do it right in front of this individual's business.
If it belongs to them,
in front of it,
so
it's each individual owner. That's what Sergeant Brooks said.
It is, and here's the other thing: it is a city ordinance. You cannot do panhandling either. Okay, so that does apply to the whole city.
Well, if there is a city ordinance about that, it's unconstitutional.
Well, sir, that's not for me to decide or anything. That's just for me to enforce, and I do know that. Okay, because we've had
in my heart to stand here and do this. I'd like to stay here and do this.
Well, sir, if they're asking you to move. We're not even citing you or anything for it, right? No. But we're just asking that you please take it somewhere else. But it is technically against the city ordinance to do panhandling.
Yeah. And listen, I don't want to go to jail. I don't want to be arrested.
We're not trying to do any of that. Yeah.
I'm just having a conversation with you.
Yep.
Like I said, God put it in my heart to stand here.
Why here?
Because I can get a lot of people that are coming by, walking by.
Well, it's no different that corner. Same people would come through, right?
But the thing is, when you're downtown, it's like. And they'll come out and say you need to move. And somebody else will come out and say you need to move.
Well, I understand.
Well, if you're on the direct corner right there, you're not really here nor there in front of any particular business. So.
Yeah, it's just this business doesn't want you in front of them. So, if you want to move it to the corner, you're more than welcome to
do that.
I would like to spread my message to the people coming and going through the business. And
I understand, sir, but here's the other thing. I can ask them, and if they want to trespass you, then I can trespass you from their property, which this includes it, apparently.
Okay. Well, I'd like to stay. If they're trespassing me, I will leave, and I have a chance to leave.
Okay. Well, I can, yeah, and by
I'm
all
giving you
means.
the chance right now.
But we're trying to help you not even get to that point.
I mean, what I'm saying, if you go say and they say they want me trespass,
They had mentioned something
then I
about
have
it.
the chance to leave.
But if I'm verbally asking you, then it's not even on paper or anything. But however, if we put it on paper and then you do it again, that is an arrestable offense.
Okay. Well,
When we're not trying to do that.
I believe it's my civil right to do it, so I'm going to
All
sit
right.
here.
Well, let me go talk to
Unless
them
I
real quick.
trespass.
All right. The owner, sir,
Yeah, what you gonna tell us, then?
because he's not even
I want it
listen,
gone. He want it gone. Yes, I want the bill.
I got you. Okay. So this gentleman is actually not homeless, and he himself is not asking for anything. He's just saying, God bless the homeless vets.
We don't want it. It's disturbing our business. It's disturbing our business here, and it's affecting the business. And
So what do you own Metropolis or the whole building?
the whole block, most of it.
Okay.
Most of it, but yeah. Now, we don't want things like this disturbing our business, turning people away from the business, bothering people, asking them questions when they come back, and it's disturbing the peace. These people here got a lot invested. I got a lot invested. Try to sell a few lunches, and we don't need somebody down here bothering people.
Gotcha.
Want to eat in peace,
Okay.
and stuff like that. So,
All right,
so
well-
just go somewhere else. Go somewhere else.
Let me ask you this: what do you own? And I'm only asking because if we trespass them, we got to know from where to where we can
Okay,
turn.
on this half block here, there are 11 doors, and I own 8 of them.
Okay.
From that alley right there.
Which are the
11
3
doors.
that you don't own? Would that be easier to ask?
Fremont I don't own, Hosey I don't own, and Eclectic I don't own. Eclectic I do not own. Hosey right here, the gray one I do not own.
Right here, this white door.
Uh-huh.
So the white door, the one with the brick in front of it, and then Freeman's.
So those 3 locations.
Yeah,
And he does not own the public sidewalk.
but I take care of the sidewalk.
Yeah, we were informed that directly in front of it, he does.
And I washed vomit off this morning. I cleaned up human feces in the alley because there's no restroom for people like him downtown. People don't no public restrooms. So we keep this clean out here, and we want it to stay clean. And we don't with people trying to do business here. That's all. They're just trying to do
I got
business.
you. Okay.
And
So do you understand that, sir? I mean, his
Either I'm trespass or not.
yeah.
an understanding. If you could just sign right here. All right, like I've explained to you, the 100 block of North Wayne starts at that red light to this red light.
Understood.
All right. The gentleman doesn't want you on his property. That's all we can enforce. So this is just a warning stating that you understand you will not return to it. By signing, you're just stating you understand.
Understood.
And if it does happen, then you understand it will be an arrestable offense.
Not much. How are you, sir?
I'm not here because he called on you.
My name is Jeff.
Nice to meet you. I'm Officer Andrade.
Nice to meet you, sir.
You know you can't be doing that in the city of Gainesville, right?
Doing what?
Panhandling, asking people for money.
God bless the homeless veteran, sir.
I understand that.
All right.
So I'm gonna ask you to leave.
This is freedom of speech, freedom
Okay?
of religion,
You
and
can't be asking people for money.
freedom of assembly. Have you seen me ask anybody for money?
So, and also, second thing is, Recess asked you to leave.
This is a public sidewalk.
Their tables are here.
It's a public
Do you have an
sidewalk.
ID on you, sir?
Am I being detained for a crime?
At this point, you can either leave, or if you're refusing to leave, then yes, you're gonna be in violation of criminal trespass.
Criminal trespass. What am I being trespassed from?
Recess asked you to leave, sir.
I'm not in recess. I'm on the public sidewalk.
Okay, but this front part belongs to Recess. This is their tables and everything else.
This is the public sidewalk, sir. How you doing?
Calls, man.
Huh?
Can't have you on the square holding a sign.
Really?
Yeah.
What's that?
I mean, you've been approaching people.
I don't answer questions or anything like that.
It's distracting for the traffic. Are you familiar with Bridging the Gap?
No.
Bridging the Gap is one of our local homeless. Not a shelter, but they assist the homeless.
Okay. Not kind of hard of hearing, so.
Okay, no, it's not a problem. I'm sorry if I'm talking too soft. All you have to do is go down there to First Avenue. You know where First Avenue Park is?
Okay.
Right across from First Avenue Park, that's where Bridging the Gap is.
Nice.
If you go in there, you can, and they might be able to help you get some food or some place to stay for the night or something like that.
Appreciate that. Thank
Okay.
you. All right.
That's our local thing. I can't promise you they'll help you, but I can
Yeah.
promise you that's where you can go to get some help out there. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, I'll just hang out here till then.
Till when?
Whenever I feel like it.
I can't have you stand out there. We've gotten like multiple calls of a person out here standing and approaching people.
Okay. Well, I just can't do nothing about that, right?
Well, I'd prefer you not.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're Officer Binky?
Beneke. Lieutenant Beneke. Yes,
Beneke.
sir.
My name's Jeff.
Okay. All right, not a problem.
So, got to put it in my heart to stay out here, so I prefer to stay here for a while.
All right, well, this is, I've told you once, we need you to go.
Yep.
So, I'm sorry, ladies. If we have another complaint, then we may have to take it a further step, all right?
All right. Okay.
All right.
Ask for money. I don't have a problem. I'm
Okay.
Christian as the day is long, but
All
don't
right.
ask for money. The minute I see you get money, you know,
Officer, can I have some money?
Yeah, that's then you got to go with me.
That's what I just did.
Yeah, don't ask.
Panhandling is free speech.
Yeah, no, it's not.
Yeah, it is. But Officer,
We
I'm
have a city
going to
ordinance
ask you
against
directly
it.
for some money.
No. Yeah, just go around. You're good.
Can I have some money from you?
No, you can't.
Okay.
So look, man.
Panhandling is free speech.
I'm a nice guy.
It's
okay?
irrelevant whether you're a
I'm
nice
really-
guy.
And we're not going to do
whether you're a
this.
nice guy or not is irrelevant.
We're not going to do this.
Whether you're a nice guy or
Okay.
not is irrelevant. It doesn't have anything to do with it.
It's not.
The law and the
it-
Constitution is what's important.
Well, what you got is you got a public space, and you're in the public
Yes, sir.
space, and you're loitering. You know, I could use that.
Yeah,
but
go ahead and
we
use
have
loitering, and
panhandling,
I got you checkmated with that for peaceful assembly. Can you outlaw peaceful assembly and freedom of speech by saying that I'm loitering? Come on, man. If you want to do that,
Look, man.
roll that dice, hook me up. I'm your Huckleberry. Otherwise, leave me
Okay.
alone. Leave me alone. Go on
Yeah.
about your business. Officer
Yeah.
Thrasher, have a nice day, sir. Okay, you're free to go. I'm gonna put you on notice. I'm engaged in constitutionally protected activity on a traditional public forum. There's nothing you can do about it, unless you want to do something stupid and get yourself in a lot of trouble.
Well, no, I don't want to get
Look,
myself
I'm done.
in a lot of
I'm
trouble,
in-
but this is where I'm going with it,
Okay.
my friend. You know, and you asked me for money, so I'm going to consider us friends, okay? So this is.
I asked you for money to
this
call
is-
your bluff, okay?
Well, no, what you're trying to do is be a jerk about it.
No, you're the one
You're
being a
trying to
jerk.
be a jerk because basically we don't want panhandling. Panhandling is a state law.
Panhandling
You
is a
can't- and you-
constitutionally protected
No,
activity.
it's not.
It's freedom of speech. It is too. It's
Really? So what
the
defines
Supreme
freedom
Court.
of speech? What
Freedom of-
defines freedom of speech?
freedom of speech is freedom of speech.
So can you yell fire in a crowded
what does that have to do
theater?
with asking for a charitable appeal for funds?
Can you yell fire
No.
in a crowded theater? No, you can't.
Yeah, you can.
So there are limitations
You can,
to
but
speech.
you would get
so
arrested
there are
for it.
limitations to speech.
But there's
Just
not.
tell me. Just tell me.
Then
Are
yes,
there
there-
limitations? Okay.
All right.
So then if you are causing a breach of peace for the public,
Mhm.
we're getting close to that. So people don't want of this city. Now I don't care what they do 2 cities down.
See, but that's the
Maybe
thing.
they're
It
all
doesn't matter.
constitutional.
Your city can't pass a law
Oh,
outlawing the
certainly
First
they
Amendment.
can. It's called city
Your
ordinance.
city ordinance does not override the right to peaceful assembly and free speech.
Well, I think the Supreme Court's already ruled on
They
that.
have, and
So,
they've ruled that
I mean,
your
the states,
ordinances are-
so do states have power? Can we trump federal law?
No.
So
States-
the state
not when it
can't
comes
come up
to-
with a no. So the state cannot come up with something just in that state that the
state-
federal law says is
The
okay.
state cannot come up with something just in that state, just in that city, just in that county that overrides our civil
So
rights.
we can't. It's so like marriage. We can't come up with something like
The state cannot come up with something
So,
that overrides the
so,
civil rights.
so the state can't comment on marriage or abortion or anything like that.
They can all they want. They just can't. They just can't abridge our civil rights, our civil liberties.
And so you're saying that states don't have individual power.
I'm saying that panhandling has been ruled by the federal Supreme Court, the highest court of the law of the land, highest court in the
I
land.
don't think I've heard that.
That panhandling is
Really?
considered.
Can you quote me the?
It's
Just give me the case so I can make sure. Since you're so vastly knowledgeable about this, you school me on it. Even though I've been doing it for 20 plus years.
right. So that's the other
School
problem.
me on it. I've got a copy of the Constitution right there.
The Warren
So-
Court. It's called the Warren Court. That's the
Oh, the
decision.
Warren?
The
What
Warren,
now?
Warren, WARREN.
Warren rule. Okay.
Supreme Court in the Warren case ruled that
And what was,
panhandling is a
what
charitable
year was
appeal
that?
for funds.
What year was
It's
that?
well established. It's been 20, 30 years ago or more.
Okay.
And the states, like state of Florida, it's David Joseph Watros versus state of Florida.
Because I know where you're going with this,
Yeah.
and you're gonna lose, because this stupid video about the state law, blah blah blah. The guy was behind he was behind a wheel of a car. You have to have in the state an ID. You have to have a Georgia driver's license or a driver's license upon demand. Oh, you believe in that?
If you're driving.
No, you can't believe in that because you believe that you don't have to give me any ID or anything like that.
I don't have to give you
all.
any ID right now.
Of course, I know, and I'm not going to ask
But
you
if
yet. I'm not going to ask you yet,
Yeah.
but it's coming, buddy. It's coming.
If-
So
Well,
what,
let's cut to
what
the
you
chase.
saw about the video,
You're not getting my
what
ID.
you saw about the video.
You're not getting my
Hey,
ID.
hold on, we'll
Well,
get
I'm
to
going to
that.
cut to the chase. You're not getting my ID.
2606. Start me another unit at the corner of Mall Road and Lake Carbon.
You're so close to me. I'm going to step away from you because you've already
Okay,
made
that's
contact
cool,
with me.
cool.
I don't want any accidental contact or anything.
No, of course.
And I
We're
want to
not
let you know
having
I'm not a
accidents.
violent
I'm a cool
person or
dude. I'm not
anything
either.
like that.
I'm
Okay,
not.
All
I'm
right.
far from
But
violent.
I believe in standing up for my rights.
I've served this country. Desert Storm. I'm a veteran. I really enjoy this conversation. But what I want to get to is, I understand that we've got an issue. Hey, the chief of police right here.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, perfect. Because this is the guy you're mad at. This is the guy you're mad
I
at.
don't know
No,
who he is.
you know that video, dude. Don't play me.
What
Don't
video?
play me. You're not gonna win that either. I know you this stupid video and crap. Hey, we can't stop panhandling. Go figure.
Gentlemen, how are you?
We can't stop panhandling.
I'm engaged. Just before y'all even start, I'm going to let you know I'm engaged in constitution protected activity, standing on a public sidewalk. Did you see me panhandling?
Yeah, you asked me for money,
Well,
didn't you?
that's true, yeah.
Yeah, on video.
Yeah. Panhandling is a free speech. All right.
He
You guys-
said, roll the dice and he'll be our huckleberry.
Yeah. Panhandling is free speech.
I don't remember. He says the Warren. I don't think I remember
The
that.
Warren
part.
Court, the Florida, the federal Supreme Court has
Oh, and he
ruled.
flipped me the bird too a couple of times. That's not a person. That's free speech. That's cool. I'm cool
So
with
is
that. I
so
just
is standing
don't
on the
respect
public
it.
sidewalk saying God bless homeless veterans,
Which is
especially
fine.
3 days before.
You're exactly right.
Okay, then have a nice day, guys.
But you asked him for money.
Yeah, but you asked me for money.
Well,
and I
that's
told you
free
not
speech.
to.
That's
I
free
told
speech
you.
too. If y'all look it up. The Warren Court said panhandling. Why don't you listen to me? Panhandling is a charitable appeal for funds. It is therefore protected free speech. The Supreme Court of the United States said that.
Well, I'm curious. What is your end goal on this?
My goal is to come out here
Do
and
you live here?
I'm not answering questions like that. I'm not answering where I'm
Do
from or
you
anything
live
like
anywhere
that.
near here?
I'm from the 70s.
This is your what?
I'm from the 70s.
I'm not talking about your era. 'Cause,
Yeah, yeah.
dude, we're all from that era.
Yeah. I'm
just
originally
saying,
from Marietta, Georgia.
Marietta, Georgia.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so why don't you want to go panhandle in Marietta?
I'm not panhandling.
Why do you come down here? Is it has something to do with the video?
So he asked him for money.
Yeah.
You asked him for
You
money. That's
did.
panhandling.
You asked for money.
All right,
Everything else you're doing is
What are we
just
doing?
fine.
What are we doing now?
We're going to ask you not to stand there and ask for money. That's what we're going to ask you.
Okay.
But you can stand
I'm gonna
out
put
there
you on
with your
notice
sign.
that it's my right to stand here and ask
Put
for
me on
money.
notice all you want.
Okay.
You can stand here. When
And
I tell you to leave.
If I
Okay, I listen to you. Please listen to me.
if I stand here and ask for money, what's going to
I
happen?
listen to you. Will you listen to me?
Okay.
Okay, you can stand here with your sign as long as you're not blocking the egress of people on the sidewalk.
I agree.
Okay. You are on public sidewalk.
Yes, sir.
You're absolutely fine.
Okay.
But you can't panhandle for money.
And if I panhandle for money, what's going to
You'll
happen?
be violating city ordinance.
And what's the penalty for
There'll
that?
be a citation. You'll go to court and answer the judge.
A citation? Would I be arrested?
No, sir. I said
No?
you'll
Okay.
get a citation.
I'm panhandling then. Can I have some money? Can I have some money? I'm a panhandler. Who's the
Okay,
chief?
now
You're the
that's
chief?
point where we do have to have your ID.
Okay. If you're going to write me a citation, it's in my pocket.
Yeah, I will. I'll write
I'm
you
gonna,
something.
if you're gonna write me a
Yeah,
citation,
we'll
I'll
give
challenge
it.
that.
Okay.
I'll challenge that. There you go. There's my ID.
Thank you, sir.
That's because you're writing me a
Check your current
citation.
Yeah, and that's cool. And
Yeah.
have we not been cool? We've had good recourse up to this moment.
Mhm.
I mean, right off the bat, I just said, man, hey, don't
But
do that.
you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, including the chief of police out here for freedom of speech.
Well, dude.
Well, actually, we were just driving by. If you didn't see
Yeah.
us ride by, and
I
he
heard him
called
call.
for another unit.
Yeah, I heard him call.
So we were here. This
Yeah.
is what we do. We're a small city. We take care of each other.
But once
Hey.
you get here, freedom of speech, you guys could just leave me alone.
But you were
All right,
panhandling.
I'm over
Panhandling is freedom of speech.
Okay, but you were panhandling. You're violating city ordinance.
City ordinance doesn't override the United States Constitution.
Okay, well, that's where we're at.
And the
If
city
you're gonna
ordinance does not override
I'm
the
not going to
Supreme
argue
Court.
that. You
Okay.
can argue that in court with the judge,
All right.
which is not a problem.
All right.
But you can stand here as long as you're not blocking egress.
I'm
and
not
as
doing
long
that.
as you're not asking for money. If you're panhandling for money, you'll receive a citation, which is what you're doing now.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah, it's fine.
I mean, that's it.
And I'll challenge that.
And that's your right.
That's your right.
That's what
Absolutely.
you're
I agree.
100% right to go in front of the judge and challenge that.
But not your judge, the federal judge.
You can. Well, you have to go to our judge
You're a
first.
stupid little judge. I already know what's going to happen with your stupid little judge.
Well, you got to go to our judge first,
Yeah.
and you can appeal that, and that's perfectly your rights.
And your
And
joke,
you go-
your little municipal court, your joke of a municipal court, your joke of a judge.
Well, I'm not going to argue that way.
Yeah.
I'm just telling you the way to do it.
Let him know I said that if you want to.
I don't
That's
get.
fine.
It doesn't matter to me what you
All
say.
right.
I'm just telling you the process.
All right.
You asked me how to do it, so I was trying to tell you,
Okay.
and then you talk over me. So, any other questions for me?
No, sir. We're good.
Okay, good. I'm
My name is
Captain
Jeff.
Beard.
What's your
Captain Beard.
captain? And you're chief?
Crumpler.
Mike Crumpler. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Officer Arfield?
Arfield, yes,
Okay.
sir. Any questions for us?
No.
We're not trying to give you a hard time. It's just we have certain rules and ordinances, and there's
That are
laws.
unconstitutional.
I'm not the one that does that. Okay, that's
You're the
for
one that's
Supreme Court.
enforcing it. You're the one that's enforcing it.
No, I am enforcing the laws of the state of Georgia and the city of Martin.
Are you guys, are you any of you guys veterans or anything like that?
I am.
Then why are you out here enforcing unconstitutional ordinances? Why aren't you honoring your oath to uphold and defend the
I am
Constitution?
holding my own.
He's going to write me a ticket
Yes, sir.
for free speech.
No, for panhandling.
Panhandling is free speech.
Okay.
Stop him from doing that.
And that's something you can argue with the judge. Okay. Any other questions?
I'm good, man.
All right.
Y'all take
Thank
care.
you, sir. Good luck.
Stay safe out there.
No, you can't do that in front of this building.
Yeah, I was. The security guard was just telling me that. I said if y'all don't want me holding the sign, I could put the sign away and just say "God bless homeless veterans."
You got to be careful with that. You can't do that because it looks like you're panhandling.
Okay. Hi.
Hello. So I
How
was
you
trying to tell you you can't do it. I get
Alright.
where you're going with that, but you
Yeah.
can't do it in front of this building at all.
It's a public building, right? Public library.
Yeah, but you can't do it.
Yeah, it's still a government building.
Still a government
Maybe if
building.
you were like somewhere maybe
Now,
like,
if you want to go down the street, you're
yeah,
more
like,
than welcome.
like down there on Main
Not-
Street. Yeah, but not
No
in front of the library.
soliciting, no none of that.
This is a public sidewalk, correct?
I get what you're
Not here,
saying,
not
but
here.
you can't do it in front of this building.
Like I was telling the Mr. Security Guard, I'm going to respectfully disagree with you and continue.
Okay,
doing
well,
it.
we're gonna have to call 911.
Well, hold on, let me- Can I put the sign away? Can I put the sign away and just say "God bless homeless veterans"?
The thing is,
Then what are
you
you
can't hold the
selling?
sign.
What are you doing?
Can I just stand here and say that?
You can't hold the sign up in front of the library. That's
And
what
you
we're
can't
saying.
ask for anything.
So I can't hold up a sign?
No, you can't.
You can't hold up a sign in front of the library like this.
Because that looks like pan. I told you that. It looks like panhandling.
That looks like panhandling,
And this is
Yeah,
still a
but that's how they're
government
gonna
building.
see it.
but it's
And
not.
You can't do. But that's how it looks. When
I'm
you
just
have
saying
a
"God
sign
bless
up.
homeless veterans." Just spreading the message.
Okay, so you can go down there if you like on Main Street.
Is that where the homeless water fountains are at? The homeless.
I don't know. I didn't know they
about
had
the water
different water
fountains. I don't
fountains.
know
For
about the
homeless,
water- I'm
it's-
talking about on Main Street.
That sounds kind of like y'all trying to segregate me from
No, we're
public
not trying
property.
to
But you can't do
We're saying
any
that you cannot
panhandling,
hold up a
no
sign
soliciting,
in front of
no
this
loitering
library.
in front of this building.
Okay, you're saying I can't do soliciting and loitering. You're saying I can't do a sign.
You can't do
That's
either
what
one,
the sign is.
unfortunately.
Can't do either one. All right. I'm not trying to be difficult. My name is Jeff,
Okay.
and I'm going to respectfully disagree with you. Okay, and I'm just going to stay here.
All right.
Okay.
So if you stay, I'm letting you know. I'm warning you. You're gonna
Okay.
have to call 911. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Why would you call 911? Just call the non-emergency number.
All right, so here's the thing.
Uh-huh.
I was just advised by our lieutenant.
right.
In the city of College Park, we do have an ordinance in reference to picketing. So holding any kind of a sign is considered picketing.
Uh-huh.
So if you want to picket, you're more than welcome to do it on the sidewalk. You just can't do it on the city property.
I disagree with that. That's.
I'm just going by what our city ordinance says.
Yeah, city
Okay.
property is a traditional.
It is a public forum. However, the city does have a ordinance in reference to picketing. Holding any kind of signage is considered picketing in the city of College Park.
Okay. So, what would happen if I refuse to leave?
I mean, if you refuse to leave, like I said, once again, I mean, our city ordinance states that holding any kind of signage is considered picketing.
Mm-hmm.
So therefore, you would be in violation of the city ordinance.
How would I get? Would I need to get like a permit or something?
Yes, you can get a permit.
Okay. To picket.
Yeah, you can go right
I don't need
inside
a
the city
permit to go
hall.
on the sidewalk, but I need a permit.
You don't need a permit on the sidewalk because that is public property. See what I'm saying? That that's public frontage.
Okay.
However, this is city property.
Right.
So with this being city property and you holding up any kind of a sign, it's considered picketing.
Yeah, and that's a First Amendment protected activity.
Excuse me?
That's a First Amendment protected activity.
That's why you can do it on the sidewalk. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, doing it on city property, you know what I'm saying, there is the ordinance in reference to picketing. So if you want to get a permit for picketing, you're more than welcome to. You can go. It's like $10. You can go inside and get it, and you can get the permit. Now, if you don't want to spend the $10, you can just stand right there on the sidewalk and be able to do it because that is your constitutional right.
It's just as much my constitutional right to do it here as it is on the sidewalk.
Yes and no, because minus the signage.
My sign, can I put the sign away and just stand here and say God bless homeless vets?
Yeah, you can put the sign away and stand here and say God bless the homeless people, the homeless vets.
But I look, I'm not trying to be difficult.
I'm not either.
I'm
like
trying
I said,
to peacefully
I'm
and politely assert my rights.
Yep.
This is a traditional public forum, and I intend to stay here for 30, 45 minutes, and then I'll be on my way.
That's fine, but like I said, as long as you're not holding the sign. If you're holding the sign, then it's considered picketing.
I'm going to hold the sign too.
Huh?
I'm going to keep holding the sign.
Okay, then you're going to be in violation of the city ordinance.
And then what would happen? Is that like an arrestable offense or just a citation or?
It's either or. It would be a citation.
Citation. Mm-hmm. All right. I mean, I hate to get a citation.
Would you like to see the ordinance? I'd be more than glad to show you the
ordinance.
ordinance.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
At City Hall.
So our ordinance is 12-18. Okay.
Okay.
Under picketing or picket shall mean a peaceful demonstration by one or more persons outside a business, governmental agency, or organization to protest the entity's activities or policies, but you're not doing that. Sidewalk shall mean that portion of the public right-of-way which is designed primarily for the use of pedestrians and may be waived or may be paved or unpaved. So let's get to the nitty-gritty of it. Persons engaged in picketing shall observe the following. No picketing shall be permitted upon any public street or right-of-way designed primarily for vehicular traffic. Persons engaged in picketing shall remain on the outer limits of any sidewalk being used for that purpose, i.e. upon the side nearest the street, and shall keep moving at all times. No person while picketing shall impede or hinder pedestrian or vehicular traffic upon any sidewalk or street or public way. Mm-hmm. So like, as you see it, it refers to staying on the street.
Okay.
Not on property.
Okay. All right. And what is it punishable? What is the punishment?
I mean, like I said, it would be a citation in this case. I mean,
A citation?
Yeah.
All right, so I would not get arrested, right? No arrest?
No,
just
sir.
A citation?
No, just a citation.
And then if I don't, after the citation, I guess I would get arrested. I don't know. I don't know how it works. I mean, I'll take the citation.
I mean, I don't want to go there. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like I said, honestly, I don't even want to cite you. I mean, I really don't. I don't even want to cite you.
Right.
That's why I was just asking if you don't mind just being on the sidewalk.
Well, like I said, I believe it's my constitutional protected right to be on this sidewalk in front of City Hall. I believe it's traditional public forum.
It is minus the sign.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
So if I'm going to get arrested, I'll leave the property.
I'm
if
not.
I'm just
like
going to get a citation.
I'm not trying to arrest you, and I'm not trying to cite you, sir. Like I said, I'm actually just trying to work with you. You know, saying because you do have the right. You know, saying to say God bless to our homeless vets. You know, saying especially our vets. You know, saying that serve our country. So I have no issues with that. I'm just going by what our city ordinance says. So, as an officer, as an officer of the state and the city, saying I do have to enforce, saying all of our city and state laws. So that's the only reason we're having this conversation.
Right. Well, and I agreed and I understand. And my position is I believe it's my civil right to be here.
It is.
And I'm going to stand here with my sign for about 30, 45 minutes, and then I'll be on my way. I'm in town with my wife and kids. They're at the zoo. I don't want to go to jail for anything. I'll take the citation.
And I don't want to take you to jail, and I don't want to give you a citation. I mean, especially you're out here, saying God bless the homeless vets. I don't want to give you a citation for that. Right. I'm just asking if you just don't mind, saying being on the sidewalk doing it. And like I said, I mean, you still get the same flow of people coming in and out, and you still get the same visibility. Yeah. It's just if you how do I say what I'm trying to explain to you is standing right here, saying this is where where the folks drive in, to pay their light bills and pay their bills for the city and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
That's the only.
Can I move over there in front of the City Hall entrance?
Like I said, with that you would be impeding the in and out of the city.
Okay. Well, I'd like to stay here. I'll give it 30 minutes. I'll be gone.
I mean, once again, like I said, you're more than welcome to stand here. But like I said, if you have the sign in your hand, then it's considered picketing.
Gotcha.
If you want to put the sign away and just say, God bless our homeless vets, I have no issues with that.
No, I want to keep the sign too.
and you're trying to be difficult with me.
I'm not trying to be difficult. I'm just trying to stand up for my rights. I believe the ordinance is unconstitutional, and I'll be upfront and honest with you. I'm suing the city of Alpharetta currently for a similar ordinance. I sued the city of Blackshear, and
well, so here's my
City
thing.
of
You
Fort
have,
Worth.
you have, I have. How do I say? You have every right to sue. Saying whether whether it be whatever city or whatnot, and and your rights and beliefs are your rights and beliefs. And I mean, yeah.
the city of Blackshear had a similar ordinance, and I sued them. They had to strike it from their books.
Okay, no problem. All right. Well, I'll tell you what. So you said you're going to be here. What, about another 30 minutes?
Yeah, 30 minutes or so.
Is that your word?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm on my way.
I'm good with it.
All right.
Thank you, sir.
God bless you.
Bye, daughter.
Always a pleasure, sir.
Y'all have a blessed day. God bless some vets. Have happy holidays.